Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of our Master Excel for CA Articleship Accountant series. Over the next few episodes, I am going to take you on a journey to Master Excel, a tool that will become your best friend during your CA articleship. Whether you're handling client data, preparing financial statement, or conducting audits, Excel is indispensable. So let's get started with the basics today because a strong foundation is key to mastering this powerful tool. If you are new to my channel, I request you to subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that you can get notified when I post new videos. Before starting, I request all of you to keep a notebook and a pen handy to note down all the important points and the shortcuts that we'll be discussing in the video today. First, we will learn as to how to open a new Excel sheet. So, to come here to start and type your Excel and click enter. Click your blank workbook. So, now you can see we have opened a new Excel workbook. Now, we will see how to save this workbook. So, click here on File. Scroll down. You can see there are two options, Save and Save As. So if you have created the workbook for the first time and you are saving it for the first time, then you will be using this option Save As. Click on Save As. Then select the location where you want to save the file. Give a name to the file, Excel worksheet for example. I have selected desktop. Click on Save. So now this Excel sheet is saved. So when you are saving the Excel sheet for first time, you will be using Save As option. But once a new workbook is created and saved for the first time, and then subsequently when you are working on it, you can just click on this save option here. And the shortcut for this is Control plus S. So press Control and hold on to S, Control S. So if you type something, for example, I type here, my name is Pooja. So this Excel sheet has already been created and saved using Save As, and now I have made some working on this. And to save this, you can just click here, this Save button, or you can come here to File, click here Save, or the shortcut is Control plus S. So hold on to Control and then press S. The workbook gets saved. You can see here on top, saved to this PC. So don't forget to press the Ctrl plus S button once in every 5-10 minutes to ensure your data is saved. So once you have opened an Excel sheet, you can see these boxes here. Each of this box is called a cell and each of the cell has a unique address. So if you see here, the columns have been named alphabetically A, B, C, D and so on. And the row here has been named numerically 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. So if you click on any cell, the address of the cell, for example, for this cell, the address is here, the column here is H and the row is 4. So the address is H4. Similarly, if you click on this cell, the address would be M7. So when you click on any cell, instead of manually seeing the address, you can see here left side corner, the address appears here. This is the name box. You can see the address here, K9. Now randomly I will click on a cell. See the address is here, P15. You can click on this name box and you can type any cell that you want to go to. For example, I want to go to D5. So just I'll type here D5 and see. I can see now the cursor is navigated to D5. And here you can see this is the formula bar. So whenever I type something, so here I have typed my name is Pooja. You can see that information is appearing here in the formula bar. So whatever you type, I have typed here ABCD. So you can see here this appears here in the formula bar. So the content that we type is shown here. And here you can see various tabs: file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, help. So this is called the ribbon. In the coming episodes, we will be seeing each of these tabs in detail. Now I will type some data here. So for example, if we have three line items here, so I'll just select these three. And if you come here, right side corner, you can see here, we can see the average of this, the count. Count means the number of line items and the sum. So this is called the status bar. So whenever there is any data, you will just have to select it. So let me add some more data. So let me add some more data here. So I will just select this, and you can come here to the status bar, and you can see here the average, count and the sum is readily available here. And here on top, you can see the name of this workbook, book 3. This is the title bar. And here there are also some shortcuts available for saving. If you press this, the book will get saved. And here in this Excel workbook, you can see each of the cell has a grid line. So now we will see how to remove this grid line. There are two ways. One is you can come here to view and just click here grid lines, and all the lines will be gone. And the keyboard shortcut for this is Alt W V G. So just you type Alt W V G, and you can see all the grid line is disappeared. You need not hold on to the Alt button while pressing the other alphabets. The right way to use this shortcut is just press Alt, release the key, press W, release the key, then press V, release the key, then press G and release the key. So Alt W V G. You can see the grid lines is gone. And if you want the grid line back again, the same formula will work. Again, if you press Alt W V G, you can see the grid line is back here. So currently we can see that in this Excel workbook we have one sheet. And what if we want to create more than one sheet? So to add a new sheet, you can just come here down and click on this plus mark here. So you can see new sheets are getting added. Okay, so we have added 4 sheets. And now coming to keyboard shortcut for this is Shift plus F11. Okay, Shift plus F11. So while using this formula, you will have to hold on to the Shift button and then simultaneously press the F11 button. So let's try this Shift plus F11. So you can see new sheets are getting added here. This is sheet 1 and you can see the other new sheets have been added here. Shift plus F11. Next we will see how to delete a sheet. And the keyboard shortcut for this is Alt H D S. So let's come here to sheet number 9 and now press Alt HDS. You can see the sheet number 9 is deleted. So same like Alt WVG that we used to remove the grid lines, This formula also has to be used in the same way. You need not hold on to Alt button. Just press Alt, release the key, press H, release the key, press D, release the key, and press S, release the key. So let's come here to sheet number 8, and now let's try deleting this. Alt H D S. So the sheet number 8 is deleted. Now sheet 7. Alt H D S. And one more method to delete the sheet is under this home tab. Come here, delete. Click here and you can see you can delete sheet from here as well. So just press on delete. Now we will see how to rename a sheet. So to rename a sheet, for example, this sheet 1, you want to rename it as summary. Just double click here and now you will be able to rename it. And the keyboard shortcut for this is Alt, comma O, comma H, comma R. So just press Alt O H R, Alt O H R. So you can see here this edit section is activated now and you can rename it summary 1. So this formula also same way, you need not hold on to Alt. You have to just press Alt, release the key, press O, release the key, press H, release the key, and then press R and release the key. So now if you are working on a Excel workbook which has multiple sheets and you want to navigate easily from one sheet to another, so the shortcut to go from one sheet to the next sheet is Control plus page down. So you can see here, Control page down and you're going to the next sheet. And if you want to come back to the previous sheet, then you will press Control plus page up. So we are back to the summary one. So Control plus page down to go to the next sheets and Control plus page up to come to the previous sheet. So for this shortcut, you will have to hold on to the Control key while pressing the page down or page up key. Now suppose you are working on a sheet and while performing various calculation you have randomly reached a cell that is C100 and now you want to go back to the cell A1. Instead of manually scrolling up, there is a shortcut for this as well. So just press Control Home and you can see now we have navigated back to the cell A1. So whichever cell you are in, if you want to come back to the home cell that is A1, just press Control Home. So I will randomly click on this cell here, S18, and now I want to go back to the A1 cell. I will just press Control plus Home. Control plus Home. So you will have to hold on to the Control key while pressing the Home key. Now we will see the shortcut to edit a cell. So suppose here I have written my name is Pooja and I want to edit this cell. So just click here. One way is just double click here and then you can edit it. Another way is just press F2. So once you click F2, you can see here the cursor is activated and then you will be able to edit the cell. So now here in this cell, as you can see, the data that I have typed, it is exceeding the cell size. So we will see how to increase the cell size. One method is just come here next to this column C, just double click here and you can drag this line here. So you can see now the cell size is increased. Same way to decrease the cell size, just double click here and now you can drag it here and the cell size is decreased. And the keyboard shortcut to increase this cell size is Alt, comma O, comma C, comma I. So just click here. Now type Alt OCA. So you can see here the cell size has changed. This formula also has to be used in same way. Just press Alt, release the key, press O, release the key, press C, release the key, and then press A and release the key. Now let's have a quick recap of what all we learnt in today's video. First we saw how to open an Excel workbook. That is, just come to start and type Excel and you can see a new Excel workbook can be opened. Then we saw that when we open Excel workbook, there are various boxes and each of the box is called cell and every cell has a different address. When you come here to the left hand side, you can see the address of each cell. Then we saw the formula bar. So formula bar is here. You can see the contents of the cell. Next we saw what is a ribbon. Ribbon is here. You can see the different tabs in ribbon: home, insert, page layout, formula, data, etc. Next, we saw the status bar. So, if we have some numerical figures and when you select those data, you can see the average, count, and sum of those figures. Next, we saw the title bar, that is on top, the name of the Excel sheet. Then we saw how to save an Excel sheet. That is, if you are saving the Excel sheet for first time, you will be using save as, and subsequently when you are saving the Excel, you will just be using the save button or control plus S. Then we also saw the shortcuts for removing grid lines, shortcut to create a new sheet, delete sheet, rename sheet. Then we also saw how we can move from one sheet to another using control page up and control page down. And we also learned how to come back to home cell, that is A1 from any other cell, using control plus home. Then we learned how to edit an cell. So to edit a cell, you can press F2. Then we learned how to adjust a cell size. So to adjust the cell size, the shortcut is Alt OCA. And there you have it, your introduction to Excel. In this episode, we have covered some of the basics. These are the foundational skills you need to start working efficiently in Excel. If you found this video informative and want me to make more of these Excel tutorial videos, do let me know in the comments below. Make sure to practice what we have covered today. In our next episode, we'll dive into some essential Excel functions that will take your Excel skills to the next level. So, if you are ready to become an Excel pro during your articleship days, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you in the next video.